And we're going to finish up our pulled pork, and then we're also going to make our homemade coleslaw. All right, so stay tuned. Hold on 1 second. Okay guys, so our pulled pork is done. It is ready to go. So now we have to get it out of this pot and into onto a plate or something so that we can shred it up. So what I have here is this cutting board. It's nice and big. So hopefully this comes out all in one piece. So let's get this tried. I usually do it with some tongs. So this will probably fall apart. Let's unplug it because we're done with it. So this makes me nervous. Because if it splashes up like it just did there, it could burn me. So maybe I should kind of break this up, because that way I can grab it. So here we go. One full piece. We want to drain it off a little bit to get some of that juice off of there. And we're going to let it rest on our cutting board here. Pull the rest of this off and out. And we got a bunch of little pieces down in here. I'm just going to pull the rest of this out of here. Okay, so we're all done with getting that out of the crock pot. So now we're going to let it rest on the cutting board for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so while our meat is resting, I'm going to put some of this barbecue sauce on the bottom of our crock pot, because the meat's going to go right back into there. So what we have here is a Heinz barbecue sauce, Texas style. It is bold and spicy. It's going to make it taste really good. So we're going to go ahead and put some of this in the bottom of the crock pot, if I can just get it open. So just bear with me a second. Okay, so we got some of our bold and spicy barbecue sauce in our crock pot, and now we're going to add a little bit of honey. This is going to give it a little bit of sweetness that I like to have with my ribs. So you don't need a whole lot, just a little bit. I would say maybe about 1/4 cup. That way it's not overly sweet. Okay, so now we're going to start pulling apart our meat. Okay, so now our meat's been resting for, a good amount of time. So now we're just going to take 2 forks and we're going to shred up our meat. So it's going to be super easy to do. You just hold with one and you pull with the other one. Shred it on up there. Then we gotta take this big guy here and start shredding this guy. This is gonna be so good. Can't wait. I've been smelling this all day. If you guys could only smell what I smell in this kitchen. Oh. So let's get the rest of this shredded. I'll be right back. Okay, so we hold this on up to get it closer to the camera, but our meat is all shredded up. Sorry for the glare. It's nice and sunny out here today, so we've got blinds open, letting in some natural sunlight instead of turning on the lights and using up electricity. So like I said, this is all nice and shredded up, and it is ready to add back into the crock pot. So, wish me luck, and we'll see how well this goes. Okay, so we got all of our meat is in the crock pot, and we're going to add the rest of our barbecue sauce. Hopefully this is enough. I don't know. Might not be. Might add a little bit more honey. Just sweeten it up a little bit more. And we are going to plug this guy back in and keep it on. I'm just going to keep it on warm, because I really don't need to put it on a low or anything. I think just keeping it on warm will be suitable enough. So we're just going to mix this all up. It doesn't look like we'll need too much more sauce to this. So I'm going to get the rest of this stirred up, and then we'll see what it looks like at the end. Okay guys, so our pulled pork is all ready. Got our barbecue sauce on there, and we are about ready to serve, but we have to make our coleslaw. So let's make our coleslaw. We'll let this. Okay guys, now we're going to start working on our coleslaw. So what we're going to need is some cabbage, some carrots, some mayo, and
this is what I need. More junk in the house.
Little splash of pickle juice. So first we're going to start cutting up our cabbage. We want to try and have it as thin as possible. Chop it up finely. Make sure you don't chop off any fingers while you're doing this. So keep your hands clear of the knife.
The Army Corps of Engineers got the green light yesterday to start converting Westlake Hospital into an alternate care facility able to treat COVID-19 patients.
Okay, now it's smart, so we'll just do it like this.
We want to bring as much capacity online as quickly as we can to be able to provide.
And then we're going to chop it up this way. So we have a bunch of small pieces. Now that was about, I would say, a quarter of a cabbage. I don't need a lot of it because it ends up going into the garbage and they just throw it out or whatever, because people they eat it the first day, it's there, and then it gets forgotten about. And I'm not big on coleslaw myself, even though it does have a lot of health benefits to it. But another reason why is because I don't have very much mayo, so we're just going to make this little bit here, and hopefully we got enough mayo to do the whole recipe. So, put that in there for a minute.
A Lockport Town couple found dead in their home Thursday night as apparent murder-suicide. Will County Sheriff's
Hold on a second. Okay, sorry guys. Saw something on the news, I thought. Anyways, so now we got our quarter of a cabbage in there, and now we're gonna carefully shred up some carrots. Now I don't have actual whole carrots. What I have is these baby carrots. I thought I had regular carrots and I don't. So when you do this, be careful not to shred your fingers. So generally it's about 1 carrot. But since we don't have whole carrot, we got to kind of eyeball it, which is my favorite thing to do. I eyeball everything. So we're going to get the rest of these carrots shredded up in here. I'll show you what it looks like ratio-wise, and then we'll get the rest of the stuff in there. Okay, guys, so we have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 baby carrots shredded up in there. So that looks good. So now we need to make our dressing. To make it a separate container, and then we'll fold it in there together. Or you know what? That's fine. We're just going to dump it on in here. Not a big deal. Here, Lily. You want some carrots? Lily. Oh, Lily's outside. She's outside with Dad. She's going to miss out on carrots. It's alright. I'll give her some when she comes in. So, we're going to need, I would say for this, probably about 3 heaping tablespoons, which is pretty much everything that's in this jar.
Contact your 14 part of your community to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. You're allowed to take care of.
So yeah, we're just going to add all of this in here. Now, it's important that you do not salt or pepper this because it will make the cabbage kind of wilt a little bit, and it'll make it sweat, and then it will not be creamy. It'll be more liquidy. So we got all the mayonnaise that I could possibly get out of here. This is, I got, my favorite is avocado mayo. I thought I had more, but I guess not. So, and then, here we go. Our pickle juice. Pickle juice is going to have a saltiness to it anyways. So, just like yesterday, we're going to use just a splash. I would say maybe about a teaspoon of pickle juice. There we go. And then we're going to give it a good mix, and hopefully this does the trick. Hopefully we got enough mayo, because if not, we're going to be in some trouble. So let me give this a good mix, and then we'll check back in when this is all done. Okay, it is all mixed up, and all we're going to do now is we're just going to add some pepper. Don't put the salt in, like I said. It will release the juices, I guess, of the cabbage or whatever. So, but put some pepper in here. And then this, stir this on up here, and it is ready to go. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Doesn't that look wonderful? It's kind of hard to see because of the sun, and I can't help that. And I'm not going to complain because I like the sun. But there you go. Look at that. See that? Nice, creamy, homemade coleslaw. So there you have it. We've got dinner all cooked, ready to go. We've got our barbecue pulled beef. Pork. I'm sorry. It's barbecue pulled pork. And then we've got our homemade coleslaw. It took me a total of maybe 10 or 15 minutes of prep time. That's it. All right, stay tuned, and we will see the final dish, all plated up and ready to eat. Now it is. Okay, so now here's the taste test. Hubby's going to try it out, see how it is.
That was fantastic. The spicy barbecue that you used when you mixed it up with some honey really brings out the flavor, and it doesn't make it overly spicy.
Why don't you show them the plate? Show them that goodness there.
Sorry. We got there you go. That's better. See? Got ourselves some nice, sweet barbecue. pulled pork and homemade coleslaw. It's actually really good. I just wish I had some fries. Not gonna lie, but that's okay. I like fries. That's my thing.
Okay, so there you have it. Barbecue pulled pork and homemade coleslaw. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And also, stay inside, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.